What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing something that I did not want to discuss, but it shows that some Leaf fans have no class, they have no education towards the game, and you have to, discuss things like this. So, we all know what this is about. It's about Jake Gardner. You guys know, if you're a part of this channel for a long time, that I actually am a fan of Jake Gardner. I happen to think he is much better than what people think. And if I could recommend something to start off this video, because I know people are already going to be coming in hot and having their opinions, this video is not to force you to like Jake Gardner, okay? This video is just to show you guys that, first of all, if you think he's bad, you're wrong. Does he have bad games? Oh, hell yeah. He does have bad games. But a lot of NHL players do have bad games. Do a lot of Leaf players have bad games? Yes. And Jake Gardner, unfortunately, when he's really good, he's amazing. When he's bad, it's not his night. But everybody seems to think that this guy has just been awful since he's come here, which is just ridiculous. I've seen people say he's been bad since 2013. First of all, he's never been bad, and that narrative needs to go away. He has bad games. The game against Colorado was a bad game, but it also was bad for the entire team. Now, just before I start, I believe his account name is Bill Como. I think it's Bill for Bill, Comeau on Twitter. If you search that up, there's a chart that shows that Jake Gardner, I think since the 2016 to 2019 season, has been statistically better than Morgan Rielly defensively. If you don't believe me, I'm not making this stuff up. This isn't just for fun to, just say this on video. Go and look it up on that guy's Twitter account. Roll back and listen to the name I just said. Search it on Twitter. It's a bunch of stats, real numbers, not just made up crap that shows that you guys are just overrating, the fact that he made a couple mistakes and thinking that this guy's just terrible. This video is not really going to be revolved around all numbers, though. That's why I wanted to get that out of the way. Last night's game triggered a lot of Leaf fans, and it probably was because of Gardner losing his position with his man and it leading to a goal. So let me just point something out here first. If you rewatch the highlights, or if you even watched the game last night, you have to understand that Jake Gardner was not the only one making mistakes or not trying. I had a thread of tweets. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it's at Andy Piluk. The link is down below. It's on the links on my channel as well. You can check that out. I made a thread full of highlights and clips and screenshots from last night's game to show you guys that there were more mistakes that nobody cared about because, Leaf fans, they like to pick and choose who they get mad at. So this time they were mad at Jake Gardner, so they got mad at him for just about everything. Do you guys remember that wicked save that Freddie Anderson made last night with his glove? Rewatch that. Travis Dermott made a blatant no-look pass behind the net, throws it behind him, and it leads to a scoring chance. If that would have went in, people would have been like, give him a pass, whatever. Guys, that's a giveaway. A blatant giveaway that Freddie Anderson had to make a save of, but again, it was probably Gardner's fault. Also, let's talk about, what was it? I have the thing in front of me. The 2-2 goal that Colorado scored. First of all, Morgan Rielly goes way out of the zone, and you can see this on my Twitter account. I have all the screenshots. Rielly goes way out of the zone, goes into la-la land, as I put it on Twitter, puts himself way out of position thinking that Kadri's going to get rid of the puck. Well, Kadri gets stripped, it turns into a 2-on-1, it ties the game. How about the Gardner goal? Did anybody see what happened before he lost man position? Did Gardner lose that puck battle? Hell yes. Should he won that puck battle? Yes, because he was the first one to the puck. He should have got rid of it. But are we going to realize that Mitch Marner also gave away the puck in that play? Alright, so we'll just move on. How about the Avs' fourth goal, where William Nylander was in la-la land as well? He was not covering his man. It left him wide open. Boom, Colorado scored again. How about the one that another play that didn't go in? You can see it on my Twitter. 3 Leaf players were following one player. The people following that one player was Nylander, Matthews, and Ozhiganov, leaving a guy wide open. Patrick Marleau was just chilling on the other side of the ice, not doing anything. Gardner was boxing out his man out front. Freddie made another save. Those are just some examples. Everybody made mistakes last night, but somehow Jake Gardner's the one, because he made a very bad play out front of the net. He's the only one that gets in trouble for this. I think that's hilarious. First of all, I said first of all a billion times. It's not first of all. Again, I have to keep reiterating this because I can already see the comments. This video isn't for you to be in love and like Jake Gardner. For all I care, you can hate him. That's good. Good for you. You can hate him. You can hate any player you want. You can dislike, you can like somebody, you can love someone. You get to choose. That's your opinion. This isn't me changing your opinion. What I need to tell you is, if you think he's bad, you're wrong. It does not make sense for you to think he's wrong. He's not getting paid as much as he would get if he was in the open market. He'll get paid way more as a free agent, because if you keep booing him, he's going to leave in the offseason, even though the Leafs might not even be able to afford him, and he'll probably do fine somewhere else. We've heard the same song and dance with other players that have played on the Leafs. It's happened before. I'll get to that later. It just doesn't make sense. My point here is you can say, yeah, you can, like Twitter, whatever, you can say, yeah, Gardner had a bad game last night. You know, oh, damn, Gardner sucked tonight. Sure, that's fair, whatever. That's your opinion, and guess what? He did play bad. If you typed in last night, Gardner played bad, you know, on to the next one. Perfect, that's a great tweet. You want to know why? Because you're not harassing him. We've seen, and this is the main part of the video, we've seen people like Maxime Comtois from Team Canada, who played with a separated shoulder the entire tournament pretty much, miss a penalty shot in overtime, and people were into this kid like no tomorrow. They were giving him insults, family insults. They were treating him like garbage. They were calling him names on Instagram, Twitter, you name it. They were after this kid. And then we see people tweet out, you know, oh, I feel bad for Maxime Comtois, like he's a good player, you know, don't harass him. That's great. Those are great tweets. But then those same people are going on Jake Gardner's Instagram and calling him a pylon and giving him family insults, calling him every name in the book. You are the problem. If you are doing that, you are the problem. You're an embarrassment to Leaf fans everywhere. They say that Leaf fans are the best fans in the world. No, they aren't. And I'm one of those people. You know how much that hurts to say that? It's complete, utter garbage that you people think that this is acceptable. That's harassment. You're messing with somebody's head. Oh, he gets paid the big bucks. He's in the NHL. He can take this. No. You're the problem. I've known people that have dealt with mental issues. You are the problem. You watching this, if you say that crap, you are the problem. If you cannot tell me that going on somebody's Instagram, to whatever, saying stuff about their family, whatever, makes sense. When you're typing that stuff, when in your mind does that make sense? It doesn't. It's stupid. You are an idiot if you do that. Why are you doing that? I can't believe I'm making this video right now. I can't. You are not a Leaf fan if you go and boo these players and then go ahead and go and trash them on social media and go directly for the jugular for making fun of them, their family, whatever. It does not make sense. Yeah, Gardner played bad. Perfect. Leave it at that. But don't tell me that you support mental health and you think that, people shouldn't be harassed, and then you go and do it yourself. Because there are people that are watching this right now that have done that. Jake Gardner gets paid to play in the NHL. Yeah, a quick little Gardner, you suck. Everybody does it. There's drunk people there. They all say BS like that. But guess what? It is not fair to go there and try to boo Jake Gardner off the ice because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. He is this team's second best defenseman. I don't care what anybody says. He's a 50-point guy. He's proven. If he sucks so bad, then why has he been in the lineup every game since he came to Toronto pretty much? Of course, injuries and other stuff. But if he was that bad with all these different GMs and coaches and new regime and general managers, whatever, surely they would have traded him, right? Everybody praises Brendan Shanahan, Kyle Dubas, all these other guys. Why didn't they trade him then? If he sucks so bad, why is he still in Toronto? It doesn't make sense. He's an affordable defenseman. Some teams, lots of teams would love to have him. I'm sure any other team would love to have him. So why didn't the Leafs move him then? Just think about that real quick. There are numbers to prove, and this is the funny thing. People are like, well, I just looked and I seen that he sucks. 3 or 4 years ago, I was one of those people that said, yeah, they're bad, but I didn't go and harass them. And I didn't look into the deeper stats. I didn't look into analytics. I've been learning. I've been trying to learn from people. You see it on Twitter. I go, hey, what does that number mean? What does that stat mean? And then I look and I go, damn, I was wrong. Connor Brown or whoever else, Nylander, Matthews, they had a better night than it said on the score sheet in what I looked at when I watched the game. But you people are so set on just watching a game and going, oh, well, he sucks. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And guess what? Jeff O'Neill said it best, and I'm paraphrasing here because I didn't watch the whole thing. He said that if you want to boo him, he's a UFA in the summer. He will remember crap like this. He will go sign somewhere else. Who knows? Maybe he wanted to take a pay cut and stay with Toronto because the Leafs could use him. I hate to break it to you guys, but the Leafs aren't stacked with defensive prospects and defensemen that everybody thinks they can just grow on trees. And oh, we'll trade a second-round pick for Dougie Hamilton. It doesn't work like that. You don't replace defensemen overnight like that. It doesn't work. Drive Gardner out of town for all I care. You will be the reason why he goes somewhere else and excels. And he's going to get paid. Guess what? He's going to get paid more than he's paid on the Leafs. Do you guys remember when Phil Kessel was booed? When the guy basically led the team in scoring for freaking nearly a decade? What did he do? He went to Pittsburgh. They loved him. They didn't treat him like the star of the team because that's what happened in Toronto. He went and won 2 Stanley Cups. You know, the people who called him fat, all this other stuff like that. Try training against Phil Kessel. I guarantee you he beats you. Look at the way he skates on the ice. Do you guys not remember when he beat Tyler Seguin in the fastest skater competition? And look at the shape Tyler Seguin's in. You guys don't make sense when you say crap like this. So this is a message to the Jake Gardner haters. You can hate him, you can dislike him all you want, but please stop harassing him. It doesn't make sense. Don't do this to any player. Forget just Jake Gardner. Don't do it to Zaitsev, don't do it to Matthews, don't do it to Nylander, the whole damn team, Crosby, Ovechkin, Monahan, Gaudreau, whoever, the whole freaking league. Don't do it to any of them. They don't deserve it. They don't get paid to get harassed, and you are an idiot if you do it. And this is what happened to Comtois, and you damn near made him probably break down a bunch of times. Gardner almost was crying in his freaking post-game interview last night. I'm done. Please stop doing that. And if you're somebody that doesn't do this, thank you very much. Mental health is a real thing. Look it up. Please stop being the problem. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.